Hi guys, Puddin here with a game for you in my Tier 10 Japanese cruiser, the Zao. Now my captain skills are Priority Target, Expert Marksman, Superintendent, Demo Expert, Concealment, and Advanced Fire Training. Now my modules are Protect my main batteries, Better Dispersion, Longer range for my main batteries, Damcom 1, Better Rudder Shift, and Concealment. Now, this was my stealth build, and I really haven't changed too much from it. Game plan is to go to A. Now, I'm warning you all now, I get hit with lag throughout this game, and this game is kind of meh as far as damage goes. This is also a little bit boring until about the end. Now, I have been trying since last Friday-ish to get a good cruiser replay for you guys. Now, I had a St. Louis game. Unfortunately, was not able to use it. Something happened with that replay. Now, the other one of the things I want to talk about now, this is some of the reason why you really don't see too many cruiser replays from me, because while I do respectable damage, I don't do extraordinarily well damage in them, and when I do, those games are rarer than compared to my battleships and destroyer gameplays. Now, unfortunately, some things came up with Spider in real life. Nothing bad from what Joe told me, but Spider's been a little bit busy with stuff. Now, of course, my game plan is obviously go to A, support the destroyer, which is usually what happens to me is I will end up dying relatively quick because I play my cruisers way too aggressive, which is why I like the battleships, because I have the hit points to potentially get out of there. Now, the Zao is one of the cruisers I do enjoy playing because it is a tanky cruiser, even though it really does excel at kiting, but you can kind of get up close and personal. See the Des Moines, want to take him out, and I notice something is looking at me, Des Moines jet, and it wasn't him. I see a battleship pop up, and I'm thinking, well, he's shooting at me, but no, I don't see shots coming in at him. Now, what I want to do is continue to hammer the Des Moines. I want to get his radar out to make our DD's life better. I'm just going to keep the HE loaded because HE is very, very strong on the Japanese. It is, I believe, the hardest hitting HE in the game as far as cruisers go. Now, the reason I stop here is because, like I said, something was spotting me, but nothing was shooting at me, something was targeting me. Obviously, a destroyer, he's capping A. Now, what I want to do is just reverse here. Excuse me, sorry. I just want to reverse here for torpedoes that might be coming from him, because I don't know where he is, if he sent them. But really what I'm trying to do is just bide some time behind this island, potentially back up just far enough to where I could potentially shoot something, but of course, nothing is spotted. And of course, another reason why you don't see very many cruisers replay for me, I back up too far and get spotted. I can't see what's seeing me. It can obviously see me. It's got to be a destroyer, and I don't really have very many friends for these guys to shoot at something else. Now, I see the DD, and I shoot at him. Now, as you can see, I'm running defensive fire over Hydro. Now, my belief is that if you're an aggressive player, Hydro is going to suit you better. But I'm more afraid of carriers than destroyers, and I really haven't changed any of the modules I have on this ship ever since they took the stealth out. Now, the reason I went with better aiming instead of the AA module is because this ship is one of the very few that can actually punish cabas. And what I mean, these shells are wickedly fast, which means that you can actually hit them. And my thing is this: if I'm gonna shoot at it, I want the tightest possible spread. I can't get on that guy because obviously I want to kill cabas as fast as possible. So the tighter the spread, the better off you are. Now our porter destroyer dies to fire, and I believe I am now the most stealthiest ship in the area, which to me makes me feel like I have to be the idiot to go into A. Luckily, the North Cal can't hit me. The Des Moines will be able to, but he is kind of far. I'm spotted. There's no reason not to shoot. I don't bother putting his fire out because I don't know if torps are coming, even though I have my planes up. Now, really what I want to do when I do play my Zao is I love to spread the fires out. I really try to get the Witherer. If I don't do it in this, I go play the Kaba, and I try to shoot things in a Kaba. Believe it or not, I try to get detonated to get the flags. It just seems that ship seems to be the ship I get detonated in, and obviously try to get Witherers because it's just the tier of the 7 seas. I'm gonna take a shot in an last known position, but luckily our Frederick gets him. Now I hit my heel. I just let the fire burn because my heel is gonna cover up the fire loss, and I'm gonna stop shooting to cap this out. I don't know if anyone else has spotted, but nothing's really shooting at me. I was kind of hoping that would happen, that I would become unprotected and miss any incoming rounds. I'm gonna shoot at this Missouri because, well, why not? I'm gonna utilize this TD smoke for a couple of seconds, just because I know that Des Moines is still out there. Now, at the time of this match, I'd failed to see that the last known ship position was actually on the line. I knew he was down to the south, but when I looked, I thought somebody had finished him off. And this is a mistake on my part. Notice somebody hits the Missouri hard. I want to stick with HE because I want to burn him down, but I also want to deal with this Des Moines. To me, cruisers, main job is obviously to shoot destroyers and support battleships. But, in supporting the battleships, you need to shoot at low health targets. You have the rapid fire, and I say that loosely a little bit or jokingly because, while 10, 12 seconds may not seem like a rapid fire compared to some ships, it is faster than battleships. You want battleships shooting at higher health targets because they do take so long. Now, shooting at a low health target and snagging the kill when there are multiple rounds coming in, or one is, say you're shooting at him and your first couple salvos miss, you're trying to range him in, somebody hits him hard and your shell's coming and finished. It's not kill stealing. Kill stealing. Kill stealing is when you look at the guy and you're waiting for somebody else to nail him big, and then you shoot to snag the kill. That is kill stealing. If you're actively shooting at a guy, even if you're shooting at multiple targets like I am doing, that is just kill securing. As you can see, there are multiple ships over here that are low health. I am just trying to get fires started to finish these guys off to move on to the next target. Now, this is how I usually play most of my cruisers. I get aggressive, realize I'm being an aggressive idiot, and then I play kind of a little bit standoffish, a little bit far back. Now, unfortunately, I've been playing a lot of friendships which excel at kiting, so that's kind of what I've been doing a lot of. I've been successful at it, but To me, those games have been boring and not exciting. Now, while this boring stuff is going on, I do want to point out I do see the smoke cloud, which is why I'm holding my shot. I'm waiting for that destroyer to get spotted, because you can see our two destroyers are advancing on that smoke cloud. I want it to remain undetected until I shot at the destroyer. Just so he didn't know where I was per se. And this is what I mean by, these guns travel, or these shells travel very fast. Usually have a hard time hitting destroyers in their speed boost when they're running away, but as you can see with the Zao, it is no big deal. Now I know this is off topic a little bit, but I do kind of want to bring this up or mention this a little bit because, like I said, to me this game is just extremely ass boring. The exciting part is coming up, but I do want to give you my thought process on stuff and why I'm shooting HE a little bit more over AP. I do use AP a little bit, but I'm sticking with the HE, like I said, just to try to get the fires. Now, if you did not know, the test server is up live now, and it's kind of funny I bring this point up at this moment. Some of the things that they are adding in is a new permanent campaign, which is the Yamato campaign. But the other thing that they're adding that I find interesting is when you do enter I believe it is a friendly smoke cloud, you will actually see the smoke timer for the puff that you are in. Some of the reason I didn't stay in this because was traveling too fast, failed to realize it at the time. But on the test server, I do believe if you enter that smoke cloud, you will see the smoke timer, I believe, by holding Alt, or if you have the alternate interface on. Now, the other thing is, like I said, they are adding a new campaign related to the Yamato. Sorry about that, guys. And you can get the first heroic captain in the game. Is I'm going to take shots, and on this naked Mogami, I see Torps. I think, they don't have the distance, but I'm going to turn anyways to get a fire on the Mogami. Luckily I did get, I believe, one tick of fire damage. I believe you do get one tick, even if they do hit repair. 2 fires, I'm going to put it out, because screw you, I'm not going to burn. Going to take a shot in it on the DD. And now I see Torps, which I suspect are coming from the destroyer and the Mogami that is in smoke. But with the, like I was saying, with the test server, you can get the first heroic captain, which is kind of like why I was playing my Zao most of the day, just in case I didn't get anything bad or anything good. I could talk about the test server a little bit. You will get bonus. This gentleman will get bonuses to whatever Japanese ship he's in. Now I do know. I think First Blood gives you an extra consumable, extra mounted consumable, and if you get a Kraken, you can recover a big chunk of your health. As Mogami runs aground, and I'm going to finish him off. Now, it's set up, I think, in 5 stages, and I do know they are giving camos out also per, like for cruisers, destroyers, battleships. I'm not sure if carriers get one, but the other thing is one of the ones called miscellaneous, you can mount 2 of the decorative flags on your ships, which means for the most part, if you've got the military contribution month flag, which gives you bonuses, you'll be able to mount that along with some decorative flags, I believe, on all of your Japanese ships. Of course, participating in the public test server, you will get the natural rewards, camo, premium, I will put a link to the public test in the description down below. Now, luckily, I was able to dodge all of the torps that came from the Kagero earlier. Now, I don't want to show this Zao any sort of sign, and to me, this kind of when the game got a little bit more exciting for me. We are wrapping up. I do have to worry about a destroyer and his torps again, as the shots that came in on us out got me Confederate, and I think I barely just got it. I know I have 8-kilometer torps. I showed a little bit too much side, but this guy was smart. Loaded the AP, so I'm not going to show my side. But as soon as this gentleman dies, I believe, with the next rounds, this game will be a victory. All of his AP rounds bounce. And with this salvo, I do believe I snagged the kill. And now, the post-battle results. 85,000 damage, 4 base defense, 1 assisted, 3 ships Confederate, and with that, second place on the team with base experience of 1900, which is a very good, solid result. Damage was just meh. I made some money, but I don't play this ship for money. It is what it is. 77,000 damage coming from main battery, 71,000 of that from high explosives, and 6,000 from the armor piercing. 7,000 from the fires I did get. Got a respectable 1 million potential damage, at least as far as I am concerned, in a cruiser. I really hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I hope you have a little bit of an understanding, which is why you don't see very many cruiser replays from me. I'm not as... I don't get the nice, good, solid results or the exciting gameplay as much as a Sneaky and a Spider do. But unfortunately, undue to some circumstances, you guys are stuck with this video due to those two gentlemen just being a little bit busy. Remember, guys, please compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. We do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. Even the negative comments, they do help us out as far as trying to get better. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Please check out the public test server. They are making some interesting changes, and the more people that participate and give feedbacks helps out everyone. And with that, guys, please have yourselves one heck of a great day.